Hello and welcome to the first episode of Hypothermically Speaking. This is a brand new series where we just put some cool gameplay in the background while I answer a few questions you guys ask, tell a story, or simply just state my opinion on something that's currently happening in the world. This vid's question is from Ignorant Walrus. He asks, where did your name come from? It all started back when I was about 10 or 12 years old. From a young age, my dad had me in Boy Scouts. Before you even ask, no, I don't know any of the knots. And no adult touched me. Much. So during that time, I lived in Connecticut, and my troop was sort of small. There was only like 7 or 8 guys, and in fact only 2 of them were my age. The rest of them were like 15, 16, 17 at the time. But the 2 guys my age were Michael and Justin, and they were my best friends growing up. I still keep in touch with them, but they were pretty much over my house all the time. We'd play Super Smash Bros, Battlefront, all that good stuff. I pretty much tried to do everything I could with them. If there was some sort of camping trip and they weren't going, I was guaranteed not to go. So I was always with at least one of them. So our winter camping trip was coming up, and the whole troop was pretty much getting ready, planning events, planning where to go, what items to bring, and giving us all lists and stuff to check off of what to bring, what to do, and all that. But I pretty much left that mainly to my mom, and I was just talking to my buddies, making sure they were going. Turns out my buddy Mike did not end up going. He was unable to go at that time, was busy or something, I don't know. But my buddy Justin was going, so I was totally down to go at that point. As long as I had one, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm totally going. It was like any other camping trip with the group, we had a list of supplies we're supposed to bring, and we'd choose our tent partners. Of course, whenever we chose our tent partners, they announced it, and me and my buddy Justin did that whole, across the classroom kind of glance at each other, yeah, sex eyes each other and shit. So we were obviously tent partners, and we just set up to meet one day and go all the way to the carpool. We carpooled, got there, normal shit. And as we got there, it started snowing just a little bit. So we were all prepping, getting ready, all right, let's get these tents up quick, because it's going to suck to do it later. So we hustled really hardcore. While we were setting up the tents, our camp counselor, our troop leaders and stuff were making food, hot drinks, stuff like that, getting dinner ready. And we set up all the tents. Me and Justin were in a 2-man tent together. And, we were pumped, ready to go. We got shit to do tomorrow. Fucking awesome. Let's do this. So we had a 5-star meal in a winter wonderland, and by that I mean some terrible soup and equally horrific cocoa, but it was whatever, it was enough. So they announced, all right, let's probably should go to bed. We have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Let's pass out. Let's do this, guys. So me and Justin ran off to our tents, and we bundled up, jumped in our sleeping bags, and just stayed up relatively late, chit-chatting, talking about boy stuff, games, girls, normal, just chill stuff. So me and Justin stayed up a little bit, and we were talking, just having fun, chilling. The entire time this was happening, the wind was getting worse, the snow was picking up, but it was getting pretty late, so we were tired anyway. And Justin, God, he knocked out really quick. That guy was out, and we were like, you want to go to bed? Yeah, we should go to bed. He was out. He was gone. So he passed out right away. I ended up getting pretty cold, so I was like, all right, then I'll zip up my sleeping bag, and I went down to zip it up, and that shit was not zipping. And I stopped and I looked at the sleeping bag, and that's when I realized, oh fuck, I grabbed the bad one. I grabbed the one that doesn't zip up. I sleep terribly. I always kick and roll around, so I ripped this one like a previous camping trip. So this one does not close whatsoever. So I was like, fuck it, I'll be fine. I put some clothes of mine over the edge of where it was out in the open, and I was like, I'll be fine, whatever. And I just fell asleep and passed out. So I have no idea what time it was, but I remember waking up and being so cold. I was freezing. I could not feel parts of my legs, and my elbow, my part of my forearm and my elbow was sticking out a little bit. That part was completely cold and just terrible, and the rest of my body was just cold as well, but not nearly as much as my feet and my forearm. So at this point I'm freaking out because I am terribly cold to the point where I can't feel my limbs, and I'm just in a tent with another guy passed out. At this point I'm tapping Justin, and he's a heavy sleeper. He is out, he's not waking up, and I'm freaking out because I can't feel my feet. So I try to get up, I do my best, I waddle a little bit, but I'm up. I put on some clothes, you know, and I run over to my camp counselor out in the cold, out in the snow, you know, and I run over to him, knock at his tent, you know, wake him up. So I wake him up, and I know what hypothermia is, and I feel like I don't know what it feels like, but my mind is telling me, like, this is hypothermia, bro. This is it. You're gonna die if you stay out in the cold. So I explain everything to him. I explain how cold I am, and I explain how it feels, and he's like, okay, well, it's all right. You know, we run over to the SUV we came in, and, you know, he turns on the car, he turns on the heat. You know, we're there for probably about 20-30 minutes, and I'm just chilling, warming up, and he's, you know, just talking to me, telling me, you know, you gotta plan, you gotta prepare for this, you know, you gotta be ready for these kind of things that happen, because, you know, you never know. Now, the major distinctive thing I remember him saying that you can't fool around with the cold. You know, if you make a mistake with cold, if you know, don't prepare for it, you don't take it seriously, it can kill you. You have to take it seriously. You always have to have a blanket or something backup plan to keep you warm, you know, miscellaneous tools to keep you warm. But that was the main part I remember was, you know, if you screw up with the cold, it'll kill you. So that happened. He ended up giving me one of the blankets that was in his car, and, you know, I went back to my tent, I covered up with that, and, you know, the camping trip went as normal, just normal stuff, fun times happened, and we all went home eventually. But fast forward, God, till I was 17 or 18, and I wanted to make up a cool, you know, kind of name for me, something that's unique to me, something that's special for me, and I thought back to that experience, and that's why I chose Hypothermic. Well, that's my time, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my new series. Tell me what you like, dislike, what you'd like to see changed, anything and everything. Feel free to talk about it. Also, keep in mind this series is 100% based on your input, so suggest a game, topic, anything and everything, and we can talk about it next time. Hope you guys had an ice time watching. Get it? Ice? Hypo? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Bye.
I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in axing sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking.
Fuck you. Oh shit. Oh shit. How do you fucking eat? No. No, fuck. No. Shit. Oh, fuck. God damn it. E is to open doors.